Good morning, everybody. Oh, hey, today we are obviously going to be talking about Alice because I really believe my neighbor Alice is going to do extremely well, and this is one of the reasons why I'm making this sort of abrupt live stream due to the fact that I don't really want you guys to miss this amazing opportunity which is going to come. So basically, I'm going to be giving you the technical analysis as far as my neighbor Alice is concerned, and we're also going to look at a few things as well. So overall, the crypto markets are absolutely going crazy. We already talked about the blueprint, the Bitcoin blueprint. So in a nutshell, we are expecting Bitcoin to go to about 52,800 all the way up to 54,000. So we'll see how the price is going to interact. As far as Ethereum, we expect it to kind of go to the previous all-time high, which is around close to 4,300. So we'll see how the price is going to interact with the rest of the altcoins. Obviously everything is going to be exploding because we already know that the Bitcoin dominance is not really as significant because it's at 39%, but at this particular moment we are at that particular threshold where the Bitcoin dominance could absolutely start pumping. So I really believe that in the next let's say in about 2 weeks, by mid-September, we should have a turn around as far as the Bitcoin dominance is concerned. And my projection is getting to have the ultimate bull market in December. So after September, we're going to have like some major price corrections. So this is one of the reasons why you guys have to take advantage of these prices, and you have to sell on time. So basically, in a nutshell, that's what we're going to be talking about, and we're going to dive deep into Alice because I do not want you to miss this Alice trade. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Here we do talk about trading opportunities. I am your trading guru. Of course, this is not financial advice. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. And whatever you do, always remember that investing in alternative cryptocurrencies and the whole crypto ecosystem is extremely risky. So do not sell everything and go into crypto, because that's just going to end you up in tears and you're just going to end up losing a whole lot of money. So remember, I also teach people how to trade. I've got private one-on-one consultations where I basically get to break down every little bit of tips and tricks that I have learned over the past 4 years. So yeah, in case you guys are interested in private one-on-one consultations with me as far as trading is concerned, just send me an email. My email is easy to find via my YouTube channel. Besides that, everybody gets to make money. You get to make money. He gets to make money. She gets to make money. We all get to make money. Yeah, that was my Oprah Winfrey terrible impression. So what's up, Dixon? How you doing, Mr. Mona? No action on Alice for a while. What's up? What do you mean for a while? What do you mean no action for a while? Oh man, you're going to get me started. You're going to get me riled up. You're going to get me thrilled. What do you mean no action for a while? You mean for the past 2 days or what? So we've got this dramatic push down. That's a lot of action. If you were shorting Alice, by the way, Alice is on Binance futures as well, so you can both long and short it as well. So if you were shorting here, this was like a very good bull market in a bear market type of correction. So there has been a lot of action. So it just depends on what spectrum you are using. But otherwise, to me, Alice is full of action because I can trade both ways. To me, I can both sell and short the market. So anything is a bull market to me. I can have a bull market in a bear market, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, I really believe that we are about to have some major pumps right now. So if you guys didn't really get to like accumulate, and one good thing about this Alice trading action is due to the fact that, do you see this particular breakout right before we started this amazing pump? So let me just flip over to the smaller time frame, because now I'm about to go crazy with the explanations. Now you guys are putting me like in the mood. These are the things that I really get excited for. So boom, First of all, let's look at the 3-day chart. We sort of try to analyze where the resistance was, because you guys already know the basic principle, right? Previous resistance turns into what? Support. So basically, this is where we had a lot of trouble. We didn't really close above, you know, $17.40. Okay, we were consistently getting rejected, even though we kind of broke out of this particular, you know, $15.40 level. So this particular area was beginning to be our sort of you know, ping pong type of area before the massive breakout right there. So in order for the bull market to continue, right, we need to absolutely hold at least above $15, you know. Otherwise, worst case scenario, because I always give you the worst case scenario with regards to these trades, right? So the worst case scenario is us dropping down to $13. So whatever you do, always leave room to purchase and accumulate a whole lot of Alice in case it drops to $13. But of course, this is highly unlikely. This is not really a very probable scenario. So this is one of the reasons why we have to look at the previous recent past action before the breakout. So at this particular level, right, we see that there's a lot of price control. When we broke down from this particular level, right, we obviously sort of bounced off of the you know, $16 level, and we had that particular pump before we got rejected. But this time around, right, we are having a mini sort of accumulation phase. And by the way, if we zoom out, right, we are obviously having like a blatant uptrend. So technically speaking, we are in an uptrend. So basically, in an uptrend, you get to buy the bottoms and buy the dips, and just make sure that you are ready to go. And this particular structure right over here, right, it is the end of the correction as far as this particular move is concerned. So when we broke out of this particular level on the 17th of August, right, we started another wave. So this is a correction which has come to an end. So this particular correction that we recently had, right, it's come to an end, and I really believe the prices are going to end up pushing up at this particular moment. So if we flip over to the 1 hour, right, obviously you know, we sort of experienced this situation, breakdown, boom, and recently we started experiencing some buying pressure coming through. Okay, now this is very good because it is telling us that the bulls are absolutely beginning to defend, and you know, we are going to start our journey to the top. And once we do that, right, the only thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we accumulate as much as we can on the correction. And I really believe the correction has come to an end because this particular level is beginning to defend this particular area, you know, because that was the previous resistance before we had this absolute breakout right over here. And everything is directly correlated to BTC. So BTC is going to be sort of ranging from, you know, 49, 48 all the way up to about 53, 52, 54-ish. So during that particular time, right, we're going to have like constant stability in the markets. We need constant stability in the crypto markets, and BTC at this particular moment is just, you know, excited to go and test the liquidity at 53-ish type of level. So during this particular phase and period, right, the altcoins are obviously going to be, you know, ferocious and gaining a whole lot of steam. And this is one of the reasons why I really believe that Alice, since Alice is you know, it went to $23, right, and it had like a little bit of a pullback. And as far as I'm concerned, right, the absolute, or rather the most legit previous all-time high was at $20, because at $20 that's where we had the most trading action. So we pumped and broke above $20, we went to $23, and then we had a correction and we went as low as $17. So guess what's going to happen now that we have grabbed all the bears that were sort of suppressing the price of Alice, and we sort of retraced and we made sure that, okay, this is a legit run, this is a legit push towards the upside. So now that we have sort of finished correcting and we went as low as $17 something something, right? Now that we have completed that particular correction, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be party after party. I'm sure Dixon understands the basis of this joke. Yeah, so we're going to continue pushing up, and we're going to go, I really believe, close to about $30, even more than $30, like in the next coming 2 weeks, you know, like by mid-September. So if you take a look at that particular price projection, right, that's a lot of money, you know. And as you can see right now, we are beginning to sort of push up. So I really hope everybody is excited. And remember what I told you, worst case scenario, $13, okay, because this is where we have the price control. So anything above $15 is really going to give us like a high probability of us, you know, hitting more and more higher prices. And I really believe that the price of Alice is going to go to $30. But I'm just you know, sort of keeping out looking at the price liquidity and the price control as far as $20 is concerned. So wherever Alice is going to go, it's definitely going to make a whole lot of people proud, because this particular area, you know, we have already crashed the resistance points and the price controls right over here. So what happens is we enter price discovery. So price discovery just ensures that you know, there's actually more demand in comparison to the supply. So when people are sort of getting to fight for the remaining few coins, right, we're obviously going to experience the prices going to a higher and higher level. So what would I advise you to do? Of course, not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Always not your financial advisor. But what I did personally is I was purchasing. I was buying every little bit of a dip. You know, I was accumulating, and I still have some more money, and I'm going to continue accumulating, because I know, let's say for example, we have you know, a black swan event. Why do they even call it a black swan event? Okay, well, if we have like a situation where you know, the price surprises us and we end up going to about $15, I'm going to buy a whole lot. I'm going to go crazy with it, and I'm just going to purchase a whole lot of it. So what's going to happen in the next 3 days, right? If you take a look at the 3-day structure, for now, if you manage to accumulate as much as you wanted, right, or as much as you could, if you just stay patient, give it a week, you're really going to enjoy a lot of gains. Because take a look at this particular price you know, pump. If you sort of entered here on 20th July, you could have just been making free money for days, free money. Okay, so what I'm expecting is for the price to kind of continue. And by the way, let's also talk about these doji candles, because you guys already know me. I love me some doji candles. I love me some doji candles. The reason why I'm pretty confident, and I'm pretty sure that the correction is almost coming to an end, so we've got a probability of dropping towards the downside, because we have this liquidity right over here, and probably a lot of people have got stop losses. Remember, there's also a concept of stop hunting. Okay, so the market makers basically get to identify areas and levels where a lot of people have got their stop losses, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe that there is a probability of breaking the recent support. So just keep it in mind, right? We have stop loss hunting potential levels as low as you know, $17. So we could potentially, and hypothetically speaking, drop below $17. We could end up, I don't know, going to worst case scenario $13 to about $15. If that happens, just go crazy with it. Just buy a whole lot, and you guys are going to make a lot of money. But based on this particular doji candle, right, that really cements the end of the dump. The thing that you need to know about price continuation is you need to identify the end of a particular trend. So at this particular moment, right, we were in a downtrend, aka a pullback, aka a correction. So all you gotta do is wait for the end of the correction, because looking at the larger time frame, the 3-day, the 1 week, we are in a bull market, right? So all you have to do is wait for the bears to kind of get exhausted, and then just enter at the right time. So at this particular moment, we are obviously either at the right time. We've arrived at this particular trade on the right time, or we are close to the right time as far as this particular correction is concerned. So if you take a look at the 12-day chart, right, we are obviously beginning to have some bullish engulfing candles. So in the next 4 hours, if this particular candle on the 12 hours ends up closing bullish, right, then that is technically a bullish engulfing candle. It is going to override these past few mini doji yeah, these candles right over here. You guys already know what I'm talking about. So basically that's a bullish engulfing candle, which is obviously going to make the price very bullish, and we're going to see some more bullish price action come through, which is absolutely something we are looking forward to. So as far as this particular trade is concerned, I'm really backward up, and I'm ready to continue enjoying the Alice pumps. But I also have in mind that we could have a potential black swan event where we could end up testing the liquidity right around this particular level, $17. We could end up wicking below $17 and correcting as well. So that is a possibility. Okay, so this particular structure is also a possibility. So I am prepared for all scenarios, even this particular scenario, okay, because we can end up going to between $13 to about $15. So scenario one, we kind of break the stop losses here. We go stop loss hunting, and we sort of regain our level here. Then we push towards the upside, or we have like a major black swan event. We end up going to $13 to about $15. So those are the scenarios that I'm looking forward to. Worst case scenario, but for me, it doesn't really matter because I already have a good chunk of my position already positioned to sort of win and just emerge victorious. So from here, I really expect us to continue pushing all the way towards 2023, and then once we cross 23, it's going to be bull time, baby. It's going to be bull time. It's going to be dancing with the bulls and just making a whole lot of money. So as you can see, the price is actually beginning to become very ferocious, which is absolutely expected. So I'm basically going to be keeping this particular trade for like a week, because I really believe the 3-day chart is just beginning to like sort of resume its upside, or rather pump level right over here. So yeah, let me get rid of these things. So if you take a look at this, right, this was our first 3-day pump, right, and we could potentially say this is the first wave on this particular pump, right, and the third wave is the one which is the craziest. So initially we also had this particular structure, so you guys can't really see the magnitude of this particular move because I'm on the 3-day chart. So let me flip over to the 1 day, and then you guys are going to see the magnitude. So basically we are similar to this particular area. Okay, so we had the initial pump, then price correction, then the amazing pump. Okay, so at this particular level we are here, and we are about to resume and have another good breakout. Okay, so this particular pump is going to be very powerful. It's going to be like a very powerful pump, and it's going to be like a very good trade potential for Alice. So I really hope you are growing your portfolio. Remember the scenarios that I gave you as far as the worst case scenario and the alternative scenario as well. So be prepared for all the situations. So right now, in case we continue pumping, I'm still going to be good because I'm already positioned to win, and I already bought the dip. So in case we end up correcting, I'm also prepared for that. So let me take a look at what you guys are talking about. So Crypto Bull says, I'm watching your videos for a long time. Nice to hear. Thanks a lot, Crypto Bull. Thank you. Need your views on Serum Coin TA. Okay, so Serum Coin, I'm going to look at it some other time. Crypto Auction says your thoughts on KP3R. Today I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm just going to look at Alice because I'm going somewhere right now. Tony Black, the usual suspect. How you doing, Tony Black? I hope you're good. That would be a blessing if Alice drops to $13. I'll definitely pop a carton of champagne for sure. If it drops to $13, we already know what to do because we already have the blueprint, but I really think it's highly unlikely. But in case it happens, then you guys are going to be excited. You should be excited. And by the way, remember, by mid-September, we have to be concluding our trades. We have to get out of most of our positions, going to USD Tether, and sort of wait for the correction, because the correction is going to come. There's going to be a nasty correction. So remember, So at this particular moment, we're coming to the end of this particular price pump. Since Bitcoin was around 29,000 US dollars, it reached our target. So remember, in order for us to make money, right, we have to take advantage of the volatility. Let's not get comfortable. So, we have a few days to maximize our gains. I really think that the incoming week is going to be very bullish, and then perhaps we're going to start seeing signs of weaknesses and a breakdown after September 15th. So this is one of the reasons why we are definitely going to stay on top of the game, because I really want you guys to make money this time around. I want you to be like, man, I'm glad I really sold, and I'm glad that I'm buying at these particular cheap prices. I want you to get excited when you see that everybody is complaining. Not that we enjoy other people's pain. It's just that we are a little bit ahead of them, if you know what I mean. So I want you to be excited every time the price drops, because when the price drops, it allows you to make more money because you did the right thing. So I want you to start this cycle properly, especially the amazing bull market, which is going to happen in November, December, January. So November, December, January is going to be retire time, for us, because we're doing the right steps at the right time. So just make sure you do the right thing, sell when you need to sell, buy when you need to buy, and you guys are going to be excited when you see that there's blood on the streets. You guys already know what I'm talking about. Tony Black already gets it, Dixon already gets it, and I'm sure a lot of you who are consistent subscribers of mine, you guys already get the excitement that we feel when the prices are correcting. So yeah, Lion Empire, thoughts on Hex chart. So guys, unfortunately I have to go, and I'm going to see a friend of mine. I'll be back like in the evening. So this is all I had for you. Hopefully the trade works out, and in case it doesn't, because Alice is very volatile, and I think Alice is a female cryptocurrency because it's way too emotional. I think that's why it's called Alice, because Alice is a female name. So Alice is a female cryptocurrency for sure. If there was genders for cryptocurrency, I think Alice is a female cryptocurrency, because it's just too it's too emotional, too volatile. It pumps 20%, it dumps 40%, But if you're doing the right thing, you're going to really make a lot of money trading Alice, because the volatility allows you to make quite a whole lot of money. So anyhow, I'm going to keep you updated tomorrow. In case you don't see me, just know that the markets aren't really giving us some convincing trades. So usually I pop up when it's necessary. I pop up when I can actually give you actual value, actual actionable value, because I don't want to just be here every day just so I can get some AdSense money. I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it purely trade based, and something that you can watch and make money and hopefully get to learn something. So when you don't see me, just know that the markets are either not interesting or we're in a non-tradable market environment, because sometimes as a trader you have to understand when to trade and when not to trade. Okay, you have to pick tradable situations, tradable moments, identify the end of a trend, the beginning of a new trend, and just getting ahead of the herd, or rather the crowd, so that you can get to really benefit. So that's all I had for you today. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. In case you've got any other suggestions, comments, drop everything in the comment section below. And yes, I have been taking note of all the coins that you've been suggesting. Serum, KP3R. I'm definitely going to follow up on those coins. But to me, I don't really want to follow 10 coins, because it's all about being efficient. If you know a particular cryptocurrency, you're going to easily make much more money following and trading one coin with regards to having 100 coins on your watch list, because you're going to have analysis paralysis. I would rather stick to one coin, maximize my gains, and just basically understand the project, if you know what I mean. But of course I also have other cryptocurrencies, but sometimes I just don't want to have analysis paralysis as far as that is concerned. So yeah, have a great time, be blessed, enjoy your weekend, and remember, this week is going to be a very powerful one, and September 15th onwards we should be able to wind up our trades and just basically be able to save our portfolio by going into USD Tether. So yeah, get prepared, and have a great evening. morning, afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. So talk to you a little bit later.